Christmas time again. A time to be family and friends. Run along on the fire tonight. A different day comes to an end.
Hanging a light on the tree. For me, watch a Christmas special of me. TV, drink some hot cocoa and eat festive cheese, so hang a light on the tree. You don't always get what you want, but that's alright.
Whoa, the snow is falling on the rooftops. Oh no, we won't let COVID make Christmas stop. Let's go, next year we'll make a for the lot. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate. Christmas time's fun and full of laughter, and often filled with banter. And I know that things have been a little different this year, but we'll look to the next one and after. Hang a little light on the tree. For me, leftover Brussels sprouts. For tea, milk, beans, pie and carrot. For Rudy, hang a little light on the tree.
Well, you can't always get what you want, but that's alright.
Whoa, the snow is falling from the rooftops. Oh no, we won't let COVID make Christmas stop. Let's vote a song or angel on the treetop. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate. Whoa, the snow is falling from the rooftops. Oh no, we won't let COVID make Christmas stop. Let's hope next year we'll make a for the lot. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate. Celebrate the ending of the year we hate.
I actually quite liked this year.
Hi everyone, my name's Martin Cooper and I'm a writer and performer based here in the very heart of Manchester. Now it's my pleasure and my privilege to have been invited by the lovely people at 53.2 Theatre to write and perform a little piece for you to say Merry Christmas in our own special way. Also, we'd like a little favour from you as well. We know that times are hard and it's been a difficult year, but you know the great tonic for sadness is kindness, so why not pop along to the website. The address is here on the screen somewhere, and you can find out all about Wood Street Mission. Now they're fantastic. They support families all over Manchester and Salford who may find this time of year a little harder than usual. So if you can, reach a little deeper into your pockets and help out those perhaps a little less fortunate than you. Yeah? Lovely, thank you. And now, I guess I better go on with my story for you, so sit back and enjoy. Now, you may not have heard of an angel called Ollie. He gets lost in the Christmas stories of jolly old Santa and reindeers and snowmen and holly, so for once settle down to the story of Ollie. Now, Ollie was from the same family as little girl angels who sit on the tree. The ones who sit up on the branches so high, making sure that the presents below are all right. Well, in all angel families, there's girls and there's boys. And the girls sit on branches while the rest help make toys. But the tree that was meant for the sister of Ollie, not Molly, his youngest, his big sister Polly, was different than usual. A huge Norwegian fir, 10 foot at least, leaving no room to spare. The height of the tree called for only the boldest of angels to climb it, and Polly, the oldest, was all for the challenge and planned out the route to the top of the tree, and she slipped on her tutu, adjusted her halo, and she started to climb, like she had done for Christmases time after time. But suddenly she felt that something was wrong. She felt something watching, and she smelt something strong, like a mixture of dampness and meaty hot breath. Oh, and the sight when she looked, it almost scared her to death. Now, don't worry kids, but this bit is quite scary. The thing that now faced her was slobbering and hairy. Oh. So, Polly thought quickly and she made a retreat, but the dog thought that Polly was something to eat. She ran for the window, her wings beating fast, but the dog was too quick and it snapped as she passed. She managed to dodge him, but tripped on his tail though. She grazed both her knees and she damaged her halo. The dog had another go, trying to bite, and he nibbled her tutu, and he laddered her tights. Oh. But eventually, safely, she made it outside. Her halo was damaged, and so was her pride. As she dragged herself home, feeling tattered and torn, with her angelic look all upset and forlorn. The girls were all up on their tree for the season, so the men listened, shocked, as she explained the reason. And she told them the harrowing tale of the beast and the size of the tree that stood 10 foot at least. Well, they agreed that there was no way that poor Polly could sit on those branches acting all jolly. And nobody else could stand in for poor Polly, because all of the women, including young Molly, were already out, sitting under the holly and mistletoe, when then a voice from the back shouted, "I'll take your place!" And the men's jaws fell slack. It was Ollie, the angel, the middle of three, a good boy and well-mannered, as quiet as can be. His blonde, golden curls framed his cherubim face, his blue eyes so sweet as he stood in his place, surrounded by all of the men who had coached him. His father stepped out of the crowd and approached him. "Son," said his father, "you'll see when you're older," he said to him gently, his hand on his shoulder, "that boy angels do not sit on top of trees. We help with the work in the toy factories." Well, Ollie said nothing and fluttered his wings, and then asked, "Please tell me why us boys don't do such things." His father smiled softly and tilted his head, took him under his wing, and softly he said, "The girls are the prettiest things you will see, and the people want pretty things sat in their tree." A few moments passed while he processed the thought and considered the lessons the boys had been taught. "Surely I am not ugly?" he questioned the others, the fathers and uncles and granddads and brothers. Nobody offered an answer conclusive to Ollie that beauty should not be exclusive to girl angels. So he announced to them all, "Then I shall take Polly's place, halo and all." Polly embraced him, and she gave him advice. "Beware of the dog, and when scaling the heights, please don't look down till you're right at the top, or you might lose your footing and you might start to drop." He thanked her, and he put on her halo with care, the light from above bouncing off of his hair. He said his goodbyes as he went off to be the first ever boy angel to sit on a tree. Now, when he arrived at the house with the tree, he peeped under the door to see what he could see. Polly was right. The dog, it was massive. Some kind of big, hairy English bull mastiff, but luckily Ollie had timed it just right as the big dog was sleeping. So he thought that he might just be able to sneak round the back of the creature and onto the sofa, over the heater, swing off the curtains and land on the TV, take a big jump and fall into the tree. Hopefully all of this won't wake the hound, but he'd have to succeed without making a sound. He slipped through the gap that was under the door and moved ever so quietly over the floor. The tree was enormous, a breathtaking vision. Ollie breathed deep as he started his mission. He approached the animal, grizzling and snoring, calculating every step on the flooring, and just as he got to the animal's tail, it shifted and sighed and it stretched out its nails, each one as sharp as a carpenter's tack. Ollie quite seriously thought of going back, but remembering his mission of equality and to show that a boy can be up on the tree, he bravely crept past and up onto the sofa, and quick as a flash he galloped straight over, and hoping the heater would not be on full, he dashed to the curtains and gave them a pull. He swung through the air and he flopped onto his belly, slid right along on the top of the telly. And now just a leap and he's into the fur, then a climb to the top and he soon would be there. He studied it carefully, choosing a log, one not too close to the grizzly dog. Tinsels and baubles shrouded his view, but he soon chose a spot and he knew what to do. Taking a run up, he leapt like a frog, hit his head on a branch and he fell onto the dog. With a yelp so surprised it awoke with a start. And with Ollie riding, he started to dart all over the room like a horse in a race. He shot through the house at a blistering pace. Ollie held firmly onto the dog's collar and tried every phrase he could think of to holler, "Whoa, boy, sit down. Want a biscuit? Please, stay." Ollie was fresh out of things he could say. So he just held on tight. Rather than trying to fight him, the dog turned around. He was trying to bite him when suddenly there came a noise from outside, which put an abrupt halt on Ollie's ride. Just as young Ollie was shouting to stop, the postman slid 3 Christmas cards through the slot. The dog slammed the brakes on to change its direction, resulting in Ollie's surprising ejection. He flew through the air like he'd come from a cannon, and using quick thinking, he managed to land on a branch of the Christmas tree not that low down, probably 5 or 6 feet off the ground. He gritted his teeth, and he struggled and fought, and he remembered exactly what Polly had taught. He never looked down. His pace only increased. If he fell, he'd end up in the jaws of the beast and fighting the needles and sharp, jagged branches, avoiding the frequent tinsel avalanches. Finally, 10 foot up, into the air, he reached his objective, the top. He was there. The view from the top was a sight to remember. He now knew why his sisters loved every December. And as he got comfortable, his heart filled with glee as the first ever boy angel on top of a tree. Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho!